Hi, let's assume you're working on your homework in Chapter 5, learning about probability distributions, and then you come across this problem. You have a table, and your first order of business is to determine whether it does describe a probability distribution. And then when it does, you need to use these formulas over here to determine the mean and standard deviation. It's common for students to make mathematical mistakes with those, and it does take a while to work through those. But never fear, StatCrunch is here. You can use StatCrunch to compute the mean and standard deviation of that distribution quite easily. So let's take a look at opening that dataset in StatCrunch. In StatCrunch, we're simply going to recognize that the first column has your variable and the second column has your probability. Click on Calculator and scroll down to Custom Calculator. Your values are in the X column and the weights are in your probability column. Click Compute, and voila, here is your mean and your standard deviation. If you had a larger chart, for example, and they asked you what's the chance of 3 or fewer, you could simply click down here and ask the software to accumulate the data for you. You can also use this tool to quickly check to see if the probability distribution does meet the standard of everything adding up to 1. That's all. Wasn't that easy?